Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I've prepared a video about 10 very nice, very interesting paid tweaks that you can find on your installers, Cydia, Zebra or Celio, whichever one you use. So let's begin. The first one is called Aurore, or I'm not sure how you read it, to be honest. This tweak is a paid tweak, $2 tweak, which gives you the option to change your alarm in the morning. Instead of traditional sounds from your alarm clock, you can set up any song from your Apple Music or Spotify app to wake you up in the morning. How it works: first you need to set up the passcode for this application, and then you can go and input the link of your song that wants to, or the album that you want to be woken up with. You can have it shuffled, you can have the maximum volume set up, and many other things. Yes, this is interesting. You can show the weather like you have by default in your app. You can set up the interface how you want to look. You can have it across the whole screen. You can have it with a blur, no blur, light blur, etc., and many other settings. So to test it and to show you how it looks like when you enable it, let's go. So this is how the interface looks like. You have the snooze button, dismiss button, and your song is starting. As you can see, as the time elapses, the volume is increasing slowly. So it's gonna wake you up, by slowly easing in the volume on you. So this is Aurore tweak. Next tweak is called AnswerOnHeadphones. So for those of you who have Apple Watch, and I cannot show the settings here because there are no settings for this tweak, and I cannot show you the exact call, but I will explain it to you. So if you pick up a call on your Apple Watch, and you can actually do it in your car or whenever, if you want to transfer the call to your phone, you need to follow these steps. You need to open the submenu, select answer on iPhone, unlock your iPhone, etc. This tweak actually gives you and automatically transfers your phone call from, if you accepted it on your Apple Watch, and it transfers it to your iPhone whenever your headphones are connected, whether AirPods or those regular ones with wire. However, there is a warning here that you can actually might not work on the cellular Apple Watch if you take a phone call on those, because it is hosted by the watch, so it's considered as a separate phone call. So this is an interesting tweak, and it's $1. This tweak is called ColorBanners 3, and it's adapted to iOS 13. What it does, it gives you the option to have your incoming notifications banners changed in terms of the color. So if you want to have, for light mode, you can have stock look, you can have adaptive, or you can even customize the background color if you want. If you have it adaptive, so it will adapt to the application that is sending you the notification. So this is how it looks like for application which has red color, or if you want to see it on the lock screen, it's gonna show you like this. So it takes the color of the app itself and adapts to it. This tweak is compatible with these other tweaks like Axon, Dane, and Groupie. So if you have these installed, it should work. It should work properly, and that's it. Very interesting, very nice tweak, ColorBanners 3. The next two tweaks are connected, and they do the same thing but in a different way. So the first tweak is ConfirmRotate, and this tweak gives you the option to confirm rotation of your screen when you go from portrait to landscape mode and vice versa. So when you do it like this, it gives you this option and asks you whether you want to rotate or not. If you don't want to do it, it will just disappear after a while. So you can have blacklisted apps, so you can select any app that you want and for which you don't want to get rotated once you tap on it. So if you select any app, it will never rotate and it will never ask you to rotate. The next tweak is called ImLyingDownDamnit, and this tweak enables you to always use auto-rotate function, so you can always auto-rotate it, but it detects whether you're lying down or you're standing up, so it can adjust the rotation to the state. So as you can see, when you do this, it's asking you if you're lying down. I can click yes, and it can, you know, go back to the original state. Are you standing up? Yes, I can click I'm standing up, so I can have it in a different way. So as the previous tweak showed, they are connected, and previous one keeps your phone locked in its current orientation unless you want it to rotate. But this one, it always auto rotates, but detects whether you're lying down or you're rolling over or you are standing up. Right, so this is a cool feature to have. Next tweak is called Spear, and the Spear tweak gives you this nice functionality in your switcher view. You can also add the time and the date if you want, and you can also invoke this screen here, like it looks like Prism tweak. So how you can configure it? You go to settings, you can have adaptive colors, so you can have steady colors. You can blacklist certain apps that you don't want to be killed in the background or not, and you can change the time. You can put it in the left corner, you can put it in the right corner, you can have it in different weight. You can preview these different icons of Spear, the one that shows underneath this icon, so you can have it looking different way, etc., etc. So it's pretty nice tweak, and it works pretty well. Next tweak is called Velvet, and it's been recently released. As you can see, this is the version 1.0. So similarly to the ColorBanners 3, this tweak changes and makes your notifications look very cool. So let's see how they look here. So you can see how the notification might look like with this tweak enabled. I can test it again. So again, it uses the icon of the app. You can change it. You can have a dot, for example, and when you do it, you will see that it just gives you the dot in the color of the application itself. You can change it to the line, and again you get this nice look. So you have many options to change from. You can select different color background, so it can be black or it can be green, etc. I personally like app icon. You can colorize the title, you can colorize the message, so you can do many things. Okay, this is not a very good example, but you can see that everything takes the color of the application from which you are getting your notification. You can do the same thing on your lock screen, so you can, let's test it. So this is how the notifications will look like. You can change this from app icon to, again, triangles and where is it, dots, lines. Let's take triangle and see how it looks like. So these are the apps now. You see, you get triangles in the color of the application from which you're receiving the notification. Again, you can change, you can hide the background, you can colorize the background, you can colorize the title, the message, etc. So you have tons of customizations for this. Also, you can customize your music player on the lock screen. You can hide the background or colorize the background. So it's very cool, very nice tweak, and thanks to the developer for sharing this with me. You have probably noticed so far that I have these things here on my lock screen, which is the weather and the time and the date, and of course with different fonts. So this is also the new tweak called Wiper. recently released. Very nice tweak, and you can customize the way it looks like. So you can enable this tweak on the lock screen. Very nice feature is the app drawer. When you go from the lower left corner, you can invoke the drawer and you can access all the apps on your phone. Also, let's see, what else do we have? Yes, general custom, no, sorry, the style. So here you can set up how you want your notifications to look like. You can have them thin, you can have them light, you can have them different size. You can customize also the secondary one, the time and the date. You can also change the font. You can pick different fonts from many fonts available here. Whichever you want, you can easily use, and you can see the preview in the real time. So it's pretty nice tweak, pretty cool tweak. You can change the formatting of the time, of the date. You can change many things. Layout editor gives you an access to where you want to position these time and date on your screen. So you can set it up, you can put them lower, you can okay, I don't know what this does. You can bring them further apart or closer together. You can change the icons to go up or down. You can also do this. However, this is what's interesting, that this tweak works well with other tweaks like Home Screen Pro or Springtomize 5. So you can set up the whole thing with other tweaks and then just use this tweak to show time and the weather on here. Also, it changes the look on your lock screen. Another cool tweak that deals with your Apple Watch is the Watch Mirror Mute, or it's called in Cydia WatchMuteMirror. However you find it, you will see. So this tweak, I don't know if you know, if you have Apple Watch, you know that you can set up in your Apple Watch app, you can set up that all notifications and settings regarding notifications can be mirrored from the phone to your watch. So this tweak reverses this relationship. So when you set up for example, these notifications, you want to turn them off or on, so they will be translated to your phone. So you can control this. So it takes the function of this mute switch here on the side from your Apple Watch. So it's pretty useful tweak, and it's called Watch Mirror Mute. Last but not least tweak for today, it's called Xeon, which is has this name, Xeon Rewritten. This tweak is a continuation of the old tweak called Zeppelin, and it gives you this nice look to your status bar here. So instead of just having the time, I have the Apple logo, which you can see here. You can change status bar logo, you can select many different themes. Again, this is the same as we used to have in Zeppelin. You can change the position, you can change the color of this, and you can also have the weather conditions instead of this logo. You can also change the carrier text. So I've changed it to iGeek. So when you lock your device, you will see that here, instead of my carrier text, I have customized names. So this is very cool tweak. It's called Xeon. Now, thank you for watching this video. It's been a real pleasure to show you these paid tweaks. I really hope you like them. And if you did, give it a thumbs up and comment and suggest new tweaks and all tweaks that we didn't see so far. Thank you very much.